Alrighty, welcome back. We're back at it. We've got the deck covered in, and today we're going to show you the beaver tail deck being covered in to show you exactly what we've done. We've got 1 by 6 decking boards in there, and I showed you how I supported it so it's going to work where the wheels go for the truck. I'm very happy with it. Looks good. I basically got where I want it to go. I got to keep this down below the exhaust pipe there. That's nice. Got to keep this down below that. I'm using a decking, I don't know what kind of screw this is, but it's got a self tapper on it, and it's got a nice head that goes down inside the wood, so it flushes off nice. We're having it's working out really well. I have the mount made for the winch. We have that. Right now we're at the back part of the truck, the beaver tail. We're going to show you exactly what we're going to do. I am not a carpenter by no means. I have done some carpenter work over the years. What is going on here is when you put your drywall up, you must have strapping everywhere to connect your drywall, like in your corners and down your sides and all that sort of stuff. On this here, I have enough strapping here to connect the deck boards, but when it comes up to here, I did not have another piece, and I didn't go get another piece. And what I mean by is that when the board comes up through, and lands like that, I have not got another piece of strapping underneath there or another cross member underneath there to screw that down. So I've come up with this idea. I'm going to angle this piece with the grinder and a flapper wheel. That's what, just done that this morning. I'm going to angle it like that. I don't know what kind of angle that is, but I'm going to angle this piece and that piece, and I'm going to lay this piece up on that piece so this piece can't go down past. It's more or less, I guess I'm cheating. I don't know, I'm cheating, but I'm coming up with an idea to make sure that this board has support at the top, at this cross member. We threw a little rock guard on the top of it. I'm going to grab a rag real quick to wipe it off. We threw a little rock guard on the top because we're not going to be able to get at it no more now that we have the deck on there. And it rained out a little bit last night. We're going to wipe it off. Jolene's got her interior guy coming, Floyd, for the Bugatti today, checking out the seats. That's good. That's good. Just going to wipe that off a little bit. We're going to put on some deck boards, do this beaver tail up for you, show you how I done it. Going to have to shape a little bit of wood everywhere. On the end here, it does not fit perfectly here either. I don't think it matters much, only where the wheels go, because of the ramp. The ramp sits on there, but it goes up a little bit further. I'll have to take the grinder and grind a little bit of that wood off. Does not bother me. I have no problem doing that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw a line across that. Look at that now, would you? I'm going to draw a line across that and grind that back a little bit to give me enough angle to lay my boards on to start. Oh, before I start, we have the winch table welded, and what I want to do is I want to throw a little bit of rock guard on it before we start. And that way there, when it comes time for me to play with it, it's dry. So just bear with me. I'm going to throw a little bit of rock guard on that. Exact same thing we did on top of the chassis. It's reasonably priced, covers well, sticks well, and looks good. Just going to give it a quick one. Just throw it a little bit on the bottom for shits and giggles. Does not matter. Get the underside of her. We'll let that dry on the underside, and then we'll hit it again. They always say to flop your can up turned upside down and spray it, get the air out of it. I generally just wait and watch it bubble on the top and just wipe it off. I generally do that. I'm a stickler for waste. And we haven't got much waste of the material that I've bought. Haven't got much waste. I'm happy about that. There's the waste of all the exhaust and the plate that we put on it. Not much waste at all. All right, let's get to it. It's nice to be able to come up here and walk around. I think what we'll do is we'll have barn dances. Baby, one day we'll have barn dances up here the first night. What? What do you think? Hey, what do you think? Huh? I'm excited because it looks good and I'm happy with what's going on. I'm happy with what's going on. Just going to make sure, don't go back too far. Just far enough. I'm just going to angle this back a little bit. I'm going to make a mark on here as far as I'm going to go back, and that means with the angle. Put that on there. Yep, just. And I can set that. I'm hoping it works anyways. I'm thinking it will. We'll have to rock guard the underneath when we get to the underneath, basically. The deck, I started with the outside board here on the wheel well. Because I never had a piece of angle iron like that, I just had a piece of straight 2-inch by 1/4 inch. And I wanted that piece here to run right over top of it, so I started with that one, ran to the center, and I started with that one and ran to the center, which gave me the small piece in the center and the little 2 pieces on the outside, which I'm fine with. Alrighty, I'm just going to angle that back by eye, like I do most generally by eye. You want to carve something? Get a grinder. It'll carve it for you. I'm just knocking that shelf off with the grinder so I can set that board up on there. Now what I have to do is I gotta, like that right there, just want to knock a little bit better there. Alrighty, I got some boards cut in half. I had enough to do what I had to do. The one in the center, what I did is I started here, started there, come with a small one in the center. So now I've got one in the center. I just got figured out. I just cut it off. I rounded this edge here, 45 to there. So when I put it up there now, I haven't got that round edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to round that edge off. Just trying to round it off like this edge here. That's all I'm trying to do. We've got our start right there. Now, in order for that to come down by without having that there, now it's going to hit that. I'm happy. Now let's mark that off, cut that off. Got my marker in my pocket. Kind of in a rush this morning. Jolene's got an appointment, and I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can. I'm going to cut it off right there, see what happens. Let's do it. Let's get our first one going. We'll just line it up for the center up here on this one. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. So we're going to put our first screw in. I've been putting it in with them decking screws. Have been working pretty good. I don't know if I call it what they're called, but they've been working not bad. I don't want to jinx myself, but they have been not working too bad. We seem to be straight up there. Not straight down here though. Let's do it. Well, that one does not want to work. We'll just pull it out, put another one on, and that way there. We'll go down through, and we'll pull it back out. What? No, it just burnt the end off it. No, it wasn't going backwards, sweetheart. It was not going backwards. Are you serious? All right. Are you serious? Like that. Line her up here. Wow. Hot. This is not making me happy. Oh shit. Can I get it in there? Can I make it work? I have another. No, I do not. One broke off inside there, so I got to fix it and do something with it. I know one thing. If it makes you mad, you know what happens? It owns you. And this piece of wood does not own me. Right? Right? This piece of wood does not own me. I'm going to do that again. It's going to go right down through, lickety split. I don't know if that's center or not. Hope it comes over a little bit. We get our tape measure. 34 7/8. 34. It's not exactly center up there. I didn't get that center. That bugs me. I'm gonna pull it out and do it again. As you can see, it's not center. It's not center. Take that out. Not liking it. Drill another hole. Basically, that's what it's going to work down to. And that's not what I want. Hopefully. Well, it's going to work. $34.5. $34.5. Trying to do the best job I can. 34 5/8. 34 5/8. Let's drill it. Had a rough start to this one, but we just keep going. Just keep going. Look at that. Must have hit the right spot. Sweet spot. Awesome. All right, we got our start. We're starting. Woo! Got me sweating already. Alrighty, let's get the next one on. What I've been doing is on the boards, I've been cutting the angle and then just taking them over and measuring them up. So I'm just going to cut the angle. Angle as far as it'll go. Just cutting the end off is all I'm doing. Give us an angle of some sort that makes me happy. Knock that off. Pour over there just a bit of hair. It's still not over where I want it, but anyways, we're gonna go with it. It's not center, but it's a deck truck. I should have cut all them first. What I should have done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut all the angles first, and then I'll cut the lengths. See where I got it angled like this? Let's do it. Nope, I wanna make sure it's in there tight and straight. That's for sure. What's that old saying? It's not the sharpest tool in the shed. I don't think the skills or the miter saw or whatever you're going to call it is the sharpest tool in the shed. I don't think. Come on now. instead of a bad trigger. Make sure it's straight. Don't want to burn this poor little saw out because I won't have a saw to use. But burns out is no good. All right, we got her. Let's go mark one, cut it off straight, and then we'll put some on. Come on now. I suppose boat roller doesn't help it much. Boat roller doesn't help it much. I can beat that over a little bit, would make me happy. I wonder if that'll go over a little bit. Maybe break that off. I just want to knock that over a little bit. It's just off a little bit, but I don't think it much matters. Let's cut this off. The line's not in the right place for me to make a good cut, I don't think. Take a look, see if I'm just a little bit too long. Just a little bit. Take a sliver off her. And then I'll have cut too short here in a second. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to accept that. And I'd like to bang that over just a little bit if I could. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to hit it with the hammer is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit it with the hammer. Hope it don't split that. Haha! Yeah, that worked. I'm glad I did it. There we go. Now we're talking. Now I'm happy. Or I think I am. Kind of pulled it away a little bit. Must have hit a hole. Must have hit a hole. I'm not having such good luck with these screws, I can tell you that. Before they were going so well. Pull that one out. Hopefully that'll take that one, because I did not want to drill the hole. Hopefully it'll drill another hole. I don't know if I can push it over or not. Hard in the hand. Alrighty. Doesn't look like it's been used yet. Not having very good luck with these screws. Did the whole deck, worked out awesome. Not doing so good with these ones. Wow. Tearing my thumb up. It is. I can just keep going, I guess. Flop her over. Let's make a mark. Let's do that. You know, we'll have our first barn dance soon, won't we, baby? Huh? Am I too long again? Probably was right on the money last time. I got some weld down there that's going for it. I'm going to jam her down on there. It actually worked. God bless. Make me happy. screw them in anytime. Piece of weld down there, get that later. Should have a pencil instead of a marker, but we're probably going to end up painting the deck anyways. Maybe, like, I mean, it's just a deck of a truck, so basically it can. All right. Good. Oh, I probably should have beat that end off, shouldn't I? On that weld. I think that ending has anything to do with it. Let's get that over. How am I going to get that over? I don't think it's possible. I've never seen the likes of it. It works so good on the deck. I can't believe what's going on. It works so good on the deck. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. All them screws I put in that deck and never had a problem. I don't understand. Wow. Some do and some don't, I guess. I'd like to have that knocked over tight, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Can't pry it over with anything. Let's go to the other side and put them ones on. Maybe I can pry something on that side. Yeah, just keep going. What's it matter? It's not going to hurt a damn thing. I can't get that tight there. Don't want to do that. And the reason I don't want to do that, because I'll be running for a bit and I'm not interested. Not interested. Not interested. How fast can you deck your ramp? What? 20 more minutes? All right. You do have 20 minutes? All right. Got 20 more minutes before she has to go. Boys, and I'm going to get done what I can get done. Basically, I'm going to get done what I can get done. I don't need that. I can stay there. Knock the end off of this. Little bits of weld down in there. I didn't knock it off the last. A little bit of weld down in there. Probably holding my board back where I don't want it to be held back. All right. We'll just go there. Probably the slower I go with them, probably the better they'll work. No doubt in my brain. All right. This is where the tire's going up on. That's why that's here. That's why. Gotta grab my... Just I spied a place on the board that I can go with. I'm gonna go with it. And where we have the little table for the winch, we were talking about here in the middle where it's going to scrape. I'm probably going to end up putting a piece of metal across there or something to make that look better. Just bring it together nice, and that's probably what I'm going to do. And it can scrape on the metal if it wants to. As things don't work or things don't look good or whatever, I just I just come up with a different idea. Basically, that's all I do. Just come up with a different idea. We're up there a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. And I'll show you why here in a little bit, because I'll kind of grind the top of that off. I will. Can't straighten these boards out with a short little distance. Yeah, I guess I just gotta slow down them bad boys. Just gotta slow down. Work. Not going to waste them. Not by a little chance. Wow. Jeez. Hard to believe. I'm going to use it. I'm just going to like it. Simple as that. Hope we can drill 2 holes. One hole wonder, I guess. There's one in there. I know there is. It's not getting away. That's all there is to it. Not getting away. I got one more board there. I might as well put that one in. My marker. Having a sensitive time with them bits, aren't I? Sensitive time. Fit in there nice. Come on, baby. 2 times as lady. I don't understand. Didn't want to do that, but I did. I think the secret's doing it slow. I think that's what the secret is to the caramel bar. Do it slow. We've got a little ledge coming up here. It's really still not down where I want it to be, but where I got that like that, I might make a strip that goes all the way across there and put that together like that. I might. That just knocks it off. I'll vote for this. And all that means is that the angles aren't perfect together. That's all that means. And it does not bother me. Alrighty. Do I have enough to do the other side? Alright, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna go from there. I'm really working hard trying to get that on there. My screws aren't working that well this time. The other ones worked really good. But you can see what's going on there. I'm bringing that up and trying to make an angle so that doesn't go down past that. It's working out somewhat and somewhat not working out the greatest. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take probably a piece of metal and we'll run a piece of metal over top of that, the full length of that. And that way there, when the winch comes out, it can run on the metal instead of the wood. And it'll maybe knock that down and take that gap away. All right, everybody, have a good one. I'm trying to deck this the best I can. It's going okay, I guess. On this tail's a little bit trying. But we're getting there. Nothing that can't be fixed or overcome. All I ask is for you to like, share, comment, ring my bell, come back tomorrow, and we'll have it decked in, and we'll put on the the winch table. I might even put that on. I'm going to finish that and put that on. You come back, we'll take a look at it, we'll go over it. Maybe we'll make the metal piece that goes across here or something, I'm not sure, but we will be back tomorrow, and we want you to come back to see us. Have a good one, everybody.